Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Trails in the Sky first chapter. Last episode, we completed all of the side quests available to us at the Bracers Guild. Then, we had a mission from the mayor, where he sent us to the mines to recover a large piece of septium, which he's going to be making into an orbiment for the queen. We also ran into a girl that is from a royal academy, who I'm sure will be playing a big role later on. And in this episode, it's time to see our next characters that I am very, very excited to meet. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we've completed every side quest up to this point. There's actually only one more available to us in this chapter, but it won't be till the very end. So, all we have left to do is report in. Who are you again? Ridge? I think you're just a random guy. We'll go ahead and report our quests. Welcome back. I heard you had some trouble back at the mine. Huh? How did you know? The people at the mine reached out to us. They were very grateful for your help. I hope you'll include all of that in the report as well. Alright then. We reported what happened. We get our 4 BP and 2,000 Mira, and with that, we go up to rank 8 Junior Bracer.
Here is your reward.
And we get Poison Blade. Haha, you're doing even better than I hoped. Being able to adapt and handle unexpected emergencies is also part of what it means to be a bracer. I hope you'll keep it up. You can count on us. Well, this was more like Estelle sticking her nose into the situation without being asked. Right. Hey, you make it sound like I'm some kind of serial busybody. Sound like? That's exactly what you are. It's probably a result of your naivety, nosy nature, and impulsive personality. Yeesh, Joshua, aren't you being a little too harsh today? I mean, am I wrong? Now, no fighting. Let's discuss the final task you'll be doing in Cassius's place. You've heard of Liberl News, yes? It seems they need some help with a feature they're working on. Hey, isn't that the magazine we bought for Dad the other day? What are the odds? What exactly does helping them with a report entail? They'll be venturing into a dangerous area and need an escort. You'll have to ask them for the details. The reporter and camera person are currently staying at the Hotel Roland. Ah, and here's your letter of introduction. Why don't we stop by and pay them a visit? Sounds good. Let's go.
I wonder if Dad's always doing this much work.
Oh, I need to report the other quests. Uh-oh. Let me head back in there real quick. It actually doesn't matter. Once you complete them, you could literally hold off on reporting for the rest of the game and just report them all at the end. But we'll go ahead and report Catch the Cat.
Good work.
Sounds more like you.
There we go. We reported the other ones already. And so, we will go ahead and... Technically, the person we want to talk to is over here, so I'm just going to skip straight to talking to him and see what happens. This guy right here, the unshaven man. Man, I'm hungry. Ravenous, even. Oh, that's it. Well, unfortunate. I was hoping we'd actually be able to talk to him immediately, but it looks like we'll just have to go here from Hotel Roland and have them introduce us to, have them tell us where to go. Hey, Vern, I've got a quick question for you. Is it true that some magazine reporters are staying here? Oh, how did you know? Do you have some business with them? We're actually here on guild mission to help them with a report. Ah, is that so? Unfortunately, both of the magazine reporters are out at the moment. I see. Do you know where they went? The journalist said he was going to the tavern, I believe. You could try your luck there. The tavern, huh? Thanks. Please excuse us. Well, we just saw him. Wish I wouldn't have spoiled it too early, but fortunately we can't talk to him otherwise. Just want to make sure there's not any green shinies up here, but doesn't look like it. Might have already actually checked up here. I couldn't remember. So, let's go back to that unshaven man over here and talk to him. Hopefully he's voiced right off the bat.
Huh?
Good.
And you are?
Are you the reporter from Liberl News?
I am, but how did you know that? I love a good interview, but I ain't a fan of people getting nosy about me. What do you want?
We're from the Bracer Guild. You requested a bodyguard?
Oh, you're here, finally. I've been waiting ages for you lot. So... where's Cassius Bright?
About that, he actually had another job to take care of, so he had to leave Roland.
What? Damn, this was my chance to finally interview a big shot bracer. Damn it. This whole thing's just turning into one big mess.
I don't really understand, but there's no reason to be so bummed. We'll fill in for him and make sure the job's done right.
Fine. I guess that'll have to do for now. Wait, what did you just say?
There's no reason to be so bummed?
Not that part, the will fill in for him bit. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Like I said, we're your replacement bracers. Here's our letter of introduction.
Is this some kind of sick joke? You little brats are bracers.
Who you calling brats? I'm a fair young lady.
Fair young lady. Where? All I see is a little brat. If the truth hurts, you could at least start by dressing the part.
This is my combat outfit! And what exactly does dressing the part mean? Unbelievable, this old guy.
Old guy? I'm still in my 20s.
Anyway, the truth is we are in fact bracers. We're here on behalf of the guild. If you prefer, we could request someone else, but getting a replacement will take time.
I can't afford to extend my deadlines any longer. Fine. Guess I have no choice. Well, put on a smile, kids. You're hired.
This old guy's really something.
Take it easy. I'm Joshua. This here is Estelle. May I have your name?
Niall Burns. Top-notch reporter for Liberl News, at your service. Short as our time together may be, let's make it a good time, eh?
Let's hope so. So, where are we supposed to take you anyway? You're heading somewhere dangerous, right? That's why you need a guard?
These ruins, they're called the Jade Tower. You've heard of them at least, right?
Oh, there! Not only have we heard of them, in fact, we were just there the other day.
Hey, that's perfect. I want you to take us all the way to the very top. We want to get some good photos for the magazine.
Oh, that's quite a big ask.
You said we. Does that mean there will be others accompanying you?
Yeah, my photographer will be coming too. She went to the workshop nearby to get her orbital camera fixed. Don't know what's taken her so long, though.
If you're in such a rush, why don't we pick her up at the Orbital Factory? We're planning to head out immediately after, right?
I suppose you're right. All right, let's pick her up there and head straight for the tower.
I love the relationship and the way Niall and Estelle treat each other. I just think it's so funny. And this is the first time I believe he actually has had a voice actor, so that's why I was excited to see it, along with his camera lady here.
Please, anything but that. I'll do anything. Please, give me back my camera. It's more precious than my life.
What to do? Hey, Pops, what should I do?
You took this job on. It's your responsibility to see it through.
Seems like they're fighting about something.
Is that her?
Sure is. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you gonna keep me waiting?
Oh, Niall, thank goodness you're here. Please help me.
What did you do now? Don't tell me you wasted all your money and don't have enough for the camera.
How did you know? Are you psychic?
With the number of times this has happened, it'd be a shock if I didn't guess.
Sir, do you know this woman? I'm sorry, but could I ask you to pay the repair fee in her place then?
Fine, fine, I'll just expense it. How much?
The repairs for the camera and decorative clock will come to 2,000 Mira.
Wait, what? Camera I get, but what's this about a decorative clock?
Well, I was looking around the shop while waiting for the repairs to finish up, and I saw this pretty clock, but it broke when I picked it up. Thank goodness that can be expensed too.
Like hell it can. Damn it! That one's coming straight out of my own pocket. Here, 2,000 Mira.
All right, and here's your receipt.
Those two sure are an odd pair.
You're right. But seeing how much he paid, it seems like he takes good care of the people around him.
Thanks for waiting. We had a bit of trouble.
Oh, Niall, who are these kids?
They're the bracers who are going to be serving as our guards. They're taking the place of Cassius Bright.
Wow, they're so young.
I'm Estelle. Nice to meet you.
I'm Joshua.
Estelle and Joshua, huh? You're young, but I can already tell you're reliable. I'm Dorothy Hyatt. I'm a new photographer that just recently joined the Liberl News Service. I'm actually still in training, and am working under Niall right now.
Of all the people on staff, why did I have to get stuck with this dolt? Damn that editor-in-chief, and damn his stupid mustache, too.
There. I'm sure things will turn around for you soon enough.
Why are you the one saying that? Well, whatever. Now that everyone's here, let's get this show on the road.
We're headed for Jade Tower, yes?
Let's go.
Yay!
How's bracer work treating you?
I think her character, Dorothy, is just so funny. She's so ditzy, and you'll see another reason I like her here in a little bit. But, fun fact, if you've seen or played Trails Through Daybreak, the voice actor for Dorothy, is also the voice actor for the reporter in that game. She voices Marielle from Trails Through Daybreak. So I think that's just a really cool little feature there that she plays both of the... Honestly, I think they're the only voiced journalists at this point.
So many things
I mean, in English at least, because there's a Japanese voice actor for one in the Crossbell arc, but I don't think we ever got an English dub.
Behind schedule because of you.
So we actually have to run to the Jade Tower manually, as it can teach us about lower level enemies. The lower the enemy's level, the greater the amount of damage and stun gauge inflicted. If your level is 5 or more higher than the enemy's damage, will increase by up to 2% or 2x, making battles considerably easier. If you want to check your level against an enemy, try using target lock. So yeah, if they're lower leveled enemies, we're gonna do more damage than normal. And if we're 5 levels higher, we're gonna do like an insane amount of damage. We can demonstrate on these guys right here. Oh, well, I'm not 5 levels higher, never mind. I'm only 4 levels higher, so maybe not on these guys. Let's go ahead and clean them. We're not gonna fight all these enemies. We're getting 2 XP per fight, so we'll just run all the way to the end here. Because again, just gotta make it to the Jade Tower while escorting both of them. They both have really low HP. I don't remember actually losing when I was in Jade Tower in the original game while escorting these guys. I think they're pretty good, so...
There. He probably meant it as a compliment.
Like, they're smart. They'll run from fights. And just run all the way here to Jade Tower. And it's going to be a little bit easier here because we've already cleaned out most of Jade Tower. We do have 2 chests we have to pick up on the way, though. And this will be the time we're going to go ahead and grab those.
That thing sure is tall. How many floors are there?
5.
Well, we
Plus a
only
roof.
went up to the 2nd floor the last time. But judging from the outside, I'd say 5 or 6
5 with a
floors.
roof.
It should be 5. That's what it said.
Yeah,
in the
that's what I said,
materials.
too.
It was investigated a long time ago, but it's been abandoned since. Speaking of which, there are similar towers in other regions, too.
That's right. Boats,
So that's what I had
Yuan,
said when we
and
first
Zeiss
came
all
here.
have similar-looking
There's
towers.
multiple towers.
It's sad these things have been around since the founding of Liberl.
Oh, really? That's quite the romantic history.
And that feeling's just what we're here to capture today. Dorothy, take a few photos from a low angle.
Got it! Here we go.
That's some impressive concentration. She's like a different person when she's got a camera in her hands.
She's a professional, all right.
Niall, that hurt.
It's so predictable at this point, it's not even cute. Quit messing around. Just get back to taking pictures like you normally do.
Guess I shouldn't try doing things I'm not used to, huh? Now then. Hey, that's a nice expression. Ooh, that's sexy. Cute, very cute. Here goes. Say cheese.
What is she doing? She's not photographing a person.
And yet, it doesn't feel wrong.
She says she can see the expression of the environment. It sounds stupid, I know, but her photos are something else. She's basically a genius.
I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover.
Thanks for waiting.
All right, let's head inside. The objective is the rooftop. I'm counting on you to get us there, little bracers.
Not a problem. No matter what kind of monsters appear, I won't let them lay a single claw on you.
Please, stay close.
So yeah, her whole shtick is that she's very dumb, and she takes pictures like they're children getting photographs. However, she's like a genius at photographs. She takes like the best photos in the country by doing it that way, but again, she's...
You're looking cute.
Yeah, she says that to a
All right,
tower.
bracers, take us to the rooftop. And also, keep an eye on this idiot.
I'm just gonna go ahead and run to the top.
Now.
We have those two chests we gotta hit. I probably won't be fighting enemies unless I find myself... I don't want to say soft-locked, but I mean pretty much soft-locked. Okay, so the first floor, or the first chest we don't have to worry about. I think one of them was down one of the paths that I needed to go a certain way to get to. Go ahead and go up here.
No, it seems
And
like
a
researcher from New
rematch
York
with this
just looking for
chest
the
is
research.
in order. Don't care about fighting you guys. Instead,
What are they teaching
come up
us
here
on Sunday?
and make sure I save the game. We'll check on my reward here. A Tira Bomb. And let's see what awaits us right here. Come on.
This one's dangerous. Keep it together.
Let's do it. We're doing it with these guys now, which is a little bit more stressful. It's one of the reasons you kind of want to do it early, because now, of course, they can blow up and kill our party members here. I think we'll just go with aerials. I think aerial will be a good decision here. This will hit all of them if they don't move. Dorothy gets a turn. So what Dorothy can do is she does an attack called Say Cheese. And what she does is she will blind the enemy, making it so that way she won't necessarily, or it'll make it harder for them to hit. So let's do a flare arrow here, try to hit both of them. As long as Dorothy's not targeted, we'll be fine. Maybe I don't want to use wind spells against these guys. Ooh. That was a crit, though. If that's all they did on a crit, I think we're fine. It's Niall.
Burn.
Good stuff. Let's do a chain attack. This will be the hardest fight, I think, here. Good stuff. Say cheese. It's insane. It's just, it's so goofy what she does, but it's so funny, too. I'd like to go for a sever here. Let's see, it's a guaranteed crit. Good stuff. A follow-up attack. Okay, we're in a solid spot. These guys are recovering now. Oh, he went for Joshua. Perfect. And we get a counter. Oh, man. And then she has a zero-cost spell right now. So a zero-cost flare arrow. There's a chance this just outright kills. Let's see. This might be the best lineup we've had so far. Yep. It's gonna blow up, though. Don't kill Estelle. Estelle's at 1,000 HP. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Just have to be careful that it doesn't hit them. So she did that. Oh, this is a problem. Marielle's gonna die if I do this. Let's just tier Marielle. I say, not Mario. She is the same voice actor. Dorothy. Let's tier Dorothy here, because Dorothy needs to be able to survive this if it blows up. I'm going to try to pull him away. So let's go for a... Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. They're not weak to wind at all. Let's go ahead and Soul Blur.
Stun.
Get a strike with a stun. A follow-up attack. Again, though, it's just not good that Dorothy's right there. She needs to move. Okay, we're good. She got far enough away.
All right.
Can I Firebolt? Well, as long as it doesn't move to Dorothy, we're fine. Oh, thank God he just called for backup. Oh my God, I was worried for a second. I thought he was doing a self-destruct move. Nope, we're fine. That'll self-destruct. Does it hurt the palms? No, I think in the original game it might have, but we'll go ahead and finish these guys off. These shouldn't be hard at all. Let's do an aerial. Let's just put myself right here.
Let us begin.
We'll do speed up now. Now her things are going to be very impactful here. And there we go. That is the first chest completed. 476 XP, and more importantly, the Monk Staff, a weapon for Estelle. It's one of the reasons I wanted to get it earlier, but just wasn't in the cards. It increases us by basically 11 strength and 6 attack strength. Let's go ahead and give her that. And then there will be one more for us to get. Is it on this floor or the next floor where we have to make a choice? I think it's on the next floor. Let me quickly tier both of them, because I think we fight the exact same fight we just fought. Niall should be fine.
Reach the top yet?
Not yet, Niall, not yet. No, it is on this floor. Perfect.
Right here.
You should work out more, old man.
That's rude, Estelle.
This is the 4th floor. We're almost there.
He's still in his 20s. And here we go. Make sure we quickly save. We just don't want to soft lock ourselves once again. We're a little bit stronger with the Estelle now, though, so I'm not too worried about it.
The enemy's strong.
And here we go. 3 more of them.
I love that look.
Say cheese. This time, let's not make the mistake I made last time. Let's just go for Soul Blurs. Let's not do anything fancy.
My turn.
Flare. The problem is I don't think I'm going to get as lucky as I did last time with all the 0 casts, unfortunately. Well, they're all trying to cast spells, so it definitely could be worse. They could be going for Niall. I'm actually not too worried about all these hitting Joshua or Estelle. They have pretty good ADF right now. We'll do a chain attack, just do a good amount to these guys. And then... yeah, we'll just do it. Soul Blur you. I know it's probably not a good decision. Call for backup already, huh? The reason I don't think it's a good decision is we have a flare arrow here that I think would have killed anyway, so let's do this. This will, I think, kill both of them. Yes, it does. It also... oh, this is going to hurt. Gets rid of one of the palms, though. And then we have another 0 cost. This is perfect. We'll hit... I don't really care about the palms. Let's hit these guys. I probably should have healed there. But I think we're fine. Just need to make sure they're not standing like this whenever I get the kill here. Joshua, if I have... I was going to say if I have you just stand here and defend, could you take it? I don't think it matters. I think no matter what, if it blows up, it's going to hit Joshua. So we're going to defend here. Actually, going to defend again.
No use.
Because I think this kills. And it was going to get on top of Joshua anyways. Perfect. There we go. Level 8. Exactly where I wanted to be. These were technically level 8 enemies, so... we get a green sphere. One of the best, absolute best accessories in the entire series are the green accessories. What they do is they raise your crit chance, your evasion, and your arts evasion, which came out later in the game. You also resist 3 different status effects. It's honestly insane. Boosts your speed. Of course, we're going to be giving it to Joshua. He's basically your evasion tank in this game, if you're familiar with what an evasion tank is. He also has arts evasion. I would love to give him arts evasion here. but it decreases movement and speed by quite a bit, so I don't think I will. And so,
A group of enemies.
I believe we can just go up now. Is this the right side? Nope, this is the wrong side. Leave me alone. Ow. I didn't even realize I was on high speed mode because we've been in fights this whole time. We can go ahead and run up here to the top. I'm going to see. There's a chance we finish the chapter today. If we don't, then we definitely leave off right at the end of the chapter. That's why I'm hoping we can get to... we're still in the prologue, so I'm hoping we can get to chapter 1 in this episode. I believe there's either 4 or 5 chapters in this game. I can't remember exactly how many, so let's go ahead and use the healing device. And let's go meet another main character. Or an important character, I would say. I wouldn't say a main character. The 2 photographers are also very important, but not main. This person's about on their level.
It's so bright. And I guess that means we finally made it to the rooftop.
Wow, this view is incredible!
What a surprise. These photos might turn out even better than I thought. And this is what we came here for.
What is that?
It looks like a cauldron with ornaments built into it.
According to my research, it's some kind of ancient device. That said, I have no idea what it actually does.
Oh? Hey, Joshua, you know anything about this thing? Joshua?
There's no point in hiding. You might as well show yourself.
Huh?
All right, I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
Who's this guy?
Did someone get here before us?
Wow, what a surprise! How did you know he was there, Joshua?
I'm sorry. So sorry. I'll give you all my mirror. Please, just don't kill me.
Come on, old man. We're not some bandits. Can't you tell from our emblems?
Oh, that's the Bracer Guilds. Wait, does that mean you're bracers?
Sure does. I'm Estelle. The boy over here is Joshua.
The 2 of us are reporters with Liberl News. We're here to do a report on the tower, and they're our bodyguards.
Ah, I see. Oh, please, don't scare me like that. And here I thought you might be some strange or suspicious people coming to a place like this.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you seem plenty suspicious yourself. Just who are you?
Apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am an archaeologist who goes by the name of Alba. I've come to study the tower for my research on ancient civilizations.
Alone? I'm surprised you got this far without getting hurt.
Well, I'm used to investigating ruins. I'm quite confident in my ability to run away from monsters. Though I very nearly did meet my end this time around.
Sounds pretty reckless.
But if you're an archaeologist, does that mean you know the history of this tower?
Not much more than the average person, I'm afraid. My research has only just begun, and I still have much to learn.
Well, that's fine. You find anything interesting? Something I might be able to put in an article?
Let's see. Are you all aware of the name Septarian?
Oh, I think I heard that word from one of the priests before.
The 7 ancient treasures mankind received from the goddess Adios, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. Using these treasures, mankind came to rule the sea, land, and sky. Legends say they mastered even the secrets of time and life itself. But 1,200 years ago, an unknown disaster brought destruction to civilization, and the Septarians were lost.
The Septian Church's scriptures say something about that. But what's that got to do with this tower?
Legend claims that one of those lost Septarians is located here in Liberl. It's called the Oriole.
The Oriole? That's a funny sounding name.
If the legends are true, then this tower, the oldest structure in Liberl, may hold some clue as to its location. And thus, here I am, investigating.
Whoa, what an amazing story!
It truly is, isn't it? One simply cannot overstate the beauty of this place's history. At long last, someone who understands.
So, have you found any clues?
Well, no, not yet, anyway. But once I solve the secrets of that device, I'm certain the path will become clear.
Well, all that makes for an interesting story, but it's all just guesswork for now, yeah? I hate to say it, but I think it's a bit too weak to print. Sorry for making you explain it all.
I see. That's too bad.
Oh? I wasn't expecting you to be the type to be so strict about what you print.
I can't put something like that in a news article. At Liberl News, we print gossip, not nonsense. Whatever. Back to the plan. Dorothy, take a few shots of the sweeping scenery of Roland. As long as you get those shots, I don't care what else you get. I'll leave the rest to you.
Got it! I, Dorothy Hyatt, will be taking lots of pictures.
Hey, Professor, why don't you head back to town with us? These two may look like kids, but they're half-decent bodyguards.
That still doesn't sound like a compliment.
Ha! Well, if you don't mind me joining, I'd certainly appreciate it.
It's settled then. Let's take a little break until Dorothy finishes up with the pictures.
Wow, the view really is incredible. You can see all of Roland from up here. With a view this good, I bet this place could make some serious money as a tourist trap.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
What's wrong? You look kind of down.
I can't get anything past you, can I? Ever since we got to the roof, I haven't been feeling well.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I'll feel better once I get some more fresh air. You should take this opportunity to look around.
But
Go on, take this as an opportunity to expand your horizons. That's what a bracer would do. If you do find anything interesting, can you tell me about it later?
you sure know how to talk me into something. All right, I'll take a look around. But tell me if you start to feel worse, okay?
Of course.
So yeah, every Trails game has their side characters, and these three are our side characters from this game. I do want to check one thing though. In rewards, we want to make sure we have found 32 treasure chests. Yes, we have. That means we have officially got every treasure chest, I believe, in this chapter, including the ones on the tower. So we're going to go ahead and talk to our three side characters, starting with Dorothy here.
Oh, Estelle! This place is so beautiful, don't you think? I'm starting to worry I didn't bring enough exposure quartz.
It really is something else. By the way, what's exposure quartz?
It's paper-thin quartz that's been made by
Why is she not
processing
voiced? Why is Estelle not voiced?
By exposing it to light, you can take pictures with it.
Wow, you really are a photographer. You know all the tools of the trade.
Yep. Oh, by the way, what happened with Joshua?
Oh, he's sick. Oh, he just said he wanted to get some fresh air.
Is that so? Black-haired boy standing in the wind. That'd make a great picture. Think you'd let me snap a few pics?
I don't think Joshua's really the type to go for that. I have a feeling he'd turn you down.
What a shame. Guess Joshua's a real shy boy, huh?
Not normally. Next, we will talk to Niall over here. I want to save Professor Alba for last. He's a very important character because he explains some lore like the Septarians, which are very important for the overarching story of the whole series.
At least the smokes up here are nice. Not gonna lie, I wasn't too thrilled about being assigned to a story out here in the boonies, but maybe this isn't so bad. Every once in a while.
Hey, rude. If you didn't want to come, you should have just stayed home.
Boss's orders. Besides, I gotta train that ditzy girl after all. If not for that, I'd be running all over the kingdom looking for my next big scoop.
Call it a scoop, but all you write is gossip columns, right?
It's true, I do gossip pieces now and again, but I mostly do news reports. And I got a hunch something big's going on in Bose.
Bose? Why Bose? Did something happen there?
Huge string of robberies. They've yet to catch who did it, but whoever it is, they've got serious mobility.
Mobility? You mean like an airship? Wait, are they sky pirates?
Sure looks that way. On the other hand, could all be a diversion cooked up by the Erebonian Empire.
What? But what about the peace treaty?
It's true. The Empire took quite a bruising in the war 10 years back. And with other nations watching them so closely, they can't afford to do anything overt. Still, this might be some form of harassment. The truth is always hidden in shadow. It's our job as reporters to bring it into the light.
They'll explain that war much more in depth later. And let's talk to Professor Alba.
Oh, your name was Estelle, yes?
That's right.
What happened to your friend?
He's sick. Oh, he said he wanted to get some fresh air.
Is that so? Well, it's true. The wind up here is rather refreshing. It's very impressive to find bracers as young as you two. I was under the impression that you needed to be at least 16.
Whoa, you really know your stuff. But you're right, the two of us just turned 16.
What a truly wonderful thing it is to be young. The world is still filled with endless possibilities. Were I 10 years younger, I'd have solved the mysteries of every ancient ruin of the entire continent myself.
The entire continent. That's some pretty big talk. Professor, I'm guessing you're not from Liberl.
That's correct. I was born in the north. Oh, but I'm not from Erebonia, mind you.
Ha ha ha. You don't have to worry about that. I don't want more war, but I don't hold a grudge against the Imperials either.
Did you perhaps lose someone dear?
Yes, my mother.
I'm terribly sorry. It wasn't my place to ask.
No, it's alright. I mean, it's been 10 years already. And I got a new family member in that time, too.
I see. That boy from earlier.
Huh, yep. He's like a little brother to me. But Joshua probably thinks of himself as the older one. Weird. I don't know why I ended up telling you all this stuff. It's not the kind of thing you should dump on a stranger.
I don't see anything wrong with it. Nothing beats good company, as they say.
And time to return to Joshua. Nope, I forgot I can't jump.
Joshua, are you feeling better?
Yes, much better now. I think I can keep going.
Thank goodness. Did you figure out what was making you feel sick? If it was because of a lack of oxygen in the tower, the rest of us would have gotten sick too. Maybe a sudden fear of heights?
I don't think that's it.
Estelle! Joshua!
Oh, are you done with your photographs, Dorothy?
Sure am. I took so many pictures.
That should be all we need for the report. Let's wrap up and head out. I'm counting on you rookies to get us back.
As am I. Truly, you have my thanks. It's the first time I've been able to return from ruin exploration in such a leisurely fashion. Estelle and Joshua, I don't know how to thank you.
Not at all. We were merely doing our duty.
If possible, though, you really should hire a bracer next time.
I'll have to consult my wallet before that. Well, everyone, may we meet again someday.
Well, I guess we should be heading out too. I had my doubts at first, but you kids weren't half bad. So, thanks.
I told you we could do it.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself there. You're still immature brats compared to the bracers I know. But keep at it.
I'll keep that in mind.
By the way, are you two planning to return to your office already?
No, we plan on taking it easy and rolling for another day. I've still got a first draft to write as well.
And I've got to go to the workshop and get these photos developed. See you later, Estelle and Joshua.
Well, that wraps up all of Dad's jobs. Honestly, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you're right. But I think I have a better idea about what it means to be a bracer. It really isn't all fighting after all.
There you go again, acting all mature. But I think you've got a point.
We still have a long road ahead of us. Should we head back to the guild and report?
Yeah, let's do that. By the way, how are you feeling? You're not still sick, I hope.
Oh, right. No, I'm feeling much better now. I wonder what the article will
And so,
be like.
it's time to report. This is another place I would recommend saving. I'm going to mention every time in case you are playing along. That way you don't make any mistakes and accidentally press A1 too many times. We'll go ahead and enter the Bracer Guild to report our quest. That is the final job they had for us from Cassius. Hello, Sherazard.
Oh, it's Estelle and Joshua.
Huh? Shara?
Rare to see you here. You're usually out and about.
I just finished up the last of your father's jobs. I actually just turned in the report.
Oh, so you're all done too?
Sure am. I heard from Aina that you two have been working awfully hard. Looks like all the effort I put into training you two was worth it.
Thank you for that. Now then, we should probably file our report too, huh?
Yes, please go ahead.
We get our 4 BP and 2500 Mira.
Good work. How about it, Sherazard? How do you think they did?
Not bad for rookies. But don't be satisfied with that. Especially you, Estelle. You let even the smallest compliment go to your head.
Yeah, I know.
Good work, all of you. I never thought all the work Cassius left behind could be completed so quickly. I think I might be able to even relax a little bit now.
Well, that's kind of anticlimactic.
There's still plenty of smaller jobs, like patrolling roads and hunting monsters.
Looks like I finally get a chance to relax. That settles it. I'm hitting the bar tonight. Estelle and Joshua, you'll be keeping me company.
What? Do we really have to put up with drunk Shara today?
Estelle, don't tell me you intend to refuse my kind invitation. That's rather bold of you.
But you're such a pain to deal with when you get drunk. You start yelling, dancing, stripping.
That's true. I always have to look away.
Sherazard, just what are you doing to these kids?
Oh, come on. A little booze never hurt anybody. Fine. If you really don't want to go, you don't have to, Estelle.
Really?
Really. But in return, Joshua is going to have to be extra good company tonight.
What? Shara.
Yay!
I know for a fact Joshua can be a little shy about these things. Whether it's booze or other things. Don't worry, I'll teach you all you need to know.
Other things?
Seriously, Joshua? Don't tell me you're that easily seduced.
That's not what it looks like.
There's trouble.
Huh? Mayor Klaus?
Estelle, Joshua. Oh, Sherazard's here too.
Saved by the mayor. What happened? You look rather flustered.
It's terrible. While I was house, my house was robbed.
What? Mayor Klaus, let's just calm down first. Deep breaths. In, out.
Okay, I thought that was a
in,
typo. No, he
out.
misspoke because he's stressed.
Right. In, out. In, out. Oh. It seems some burglars broke into my house while I was away.
What?
Huh?
That sounds serious.
I had something to discuss with the priest, so I left the house and went to go meet him at the church. When I got home, nobody came to greet me, and I found the place ransacked.
Hold on. What about Ms. Mylene and the maid?
They're safe. They were just locked up in the attic.
Ugh, thank goodness.
At least we can be grateful that nobody got hurt. Still, we're not going to learn anything by standing around chatting here. Mind if we take a look at the crime scene?
Yes, please do.
Wait, we're going too.
Right, we might be able to help.
Very well. Ina, we're going to investigate the scene of the crime. If any trouble comes up, have Ridge handle it. He's probably bumming around down at the tavern.
Understood. Please be careful, everyone.
Yeesh, what a mess.
Oh, they really turned everything upside down, didn't they?
Oh no, the safe!
The septium meant as a gift for Her Majesty has been stolen. My apologies, after all you went through to deliver it here.
You don't have to apologize. The people who stole it are the ones at fault. By the way, how did the other rooms look?
The other rooms were hardly touched. Though the attic, where my wife and Rita were forced into, is a bit jumbled up.
Estelle, Joshua, I want you to do something for me.
What?
I'm going to ask the mayor for more details. But in the meantime, I want you two to do a search of the manor, top to bottom.
You mean you want us to do a crime scene investigation?
Are you sure we should be doing something like that?
Why not? Besides, it's more efficient that way, no?
All right, I'll do my best.
Be prudent and thorough. Come, Mayor. You can tell me more about what happened in the reception room.
Where do I even start?
A crime scene investigation? This is really exciting!
Let's start with this room. We should get testimony from everyone who was in the manor at the time of the crime as well.
Got it.
So, someone stole the sepith or septium that he was storing in here. So what we have to do is we have to examine every single thing in the mayor's residence to progress the story. We'll start here with the safe. Oh, they took the gift we worked so hard to bring here for the queen. I'm gonna make these criminals pay for this. It doesn't seem like they forced it open. Could they have cracked the safe number? Is that even possible? It's not impossible, but it would require a real professional. They most likely figured out the number using a simpler method. There's a simpler method? Well, for example, they could have used a special powder and sprinkled it over the buttons. If they did, the powder would have been absorbative and too fine to be seen with the naked eye. But shine a blue light on it, and it glows. Uh-huh. Let's say the mayor input the password while there was powder on the buttons. The powder would stick to his fingers afterwards. And a blue light would reveal which buttons he pressed. Hold on, that still wouldn't tell you the order, would it? Not exactly, no. But the more powder that was on his fingers, the less that would be picked up with each button he pushed. They could have probably guessed the order based on that alone. It would only really be difficult if the code used the same button twice. I see. Looks like you have a promising career as a master detective, Joshua. I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, let's check out these buttons. I love this music, by the way. It's the music that plays with these villains. Powder, just as I thought. This proves my theory beyond a shadow of a doubt. I see. The problem is figuring out who put the powder on the buttons. Well, we know it's got to be someone who visited the manor at least. Yeah, the question is who, though? Yeah, this music plays, I believe, every time it has anything to do with the villains that stole this. I think it's really cool. I just really like this music soundtrack. Next one is out here on the railing. Hey, there's a scratch on the railing. You're right, and it looks fresh to boot. Almost like something metallic scraped against it, like a grappling hook. I think it is a grappling hook, actually. We'll go ahead and head back inside. We're going to talk to the two witnesses now. I think, yep, she's in here. This is the wife, Eileen. Miss Mylene, are you all right? Oh, yes, dear, not to worry. It's not as though they hurt us. Did you notice anything in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I didn't see any defining features, if that's what you mean. But I do recall the front door being firmly locked. When my husband left for the church, I made sure of that, since it was just Rita and me here. Just how did those scoundrels get inside? We will, of course, talk to Rita. I believe she's the housemaid. Could be an inside job. I was so frightened. I was cleaning the attic when some men in masks came barging in. Masked men, so it wasn't a lone criminal. How many people did you see? Well, I think it was 3 or 4. And come to think of it, one of them was much shorter. That one might have been a girl, actually. Just the thought of cleaning up the study makes my head all dizzy. Please make sure those criminals get what's coming to them. Next, we're going to go check in the attic, since she said she was attacked up here. Hey, look at this. Obtained survey leaf. Kind of an odd place to find a leaf. And it's not from any of the trees growing in this area. Good eye, Estelle. This was where the residents were being kept during the raid. One of the criminals who brought them here must have dropped it. I think we can file this crucial evidence. And finally, we will go downstairs because the wife mentioned that the front door was locked. You said that it was locked at the time of the crime, right? The lock doesn't seem to be broken, which means they probably entered from somewhere else. And so, when you've viewed all of those, we want to go talk to Scheherazade and tell her we have figured out what happened. I just finished explaining everything to the mayor. Did you find anything on your end? Yep, we figured out a lot.
Well then, let's check things one by one. First, what were the criminals after?
The septium inside the safe.
How many criminals were there?
A group of 3 or 4.
How did they enter?
From the second floor terrace.
What do we know about the people who did this?
It was a traveler that visited recently.
A solid investigation. I think that narrows down who it could have been. Mayor Klaus, have you allowed anyone new into your study in the last 2 or 3 days?
Yes, there were a few people, I believe. The people from Liberl News.
Oh, those 2 visited you too?
At the time of the crime, they were with us at the Jade Tower. I think we can count them out as suspects.
I see. Was there anyone else?
Aside from that, only Josette. But that would be impossible.
Yeah, there's no way she could be the culprit. She's a student at the Royal Academy.
Criminals do their best to hide who they really are. If one were so inclined, I can't imagine it would be very hard to make a fake uniform.
But she was so nice, so friendly and ladylike. Right, Joshua?
I can't say I agree.
What?
When the mayor placed the septium into the safe, she looked like a hunter scouting her prey. Of course, I had no reason to suspect her of anything at the time, but she didn't strike me as just some ordinary student.
No way!
I don't believe it.
Either way, we've got to talk with that girl. Any idea where she might be?
I think she's staying at the hotel. But she also said she's leaving Roland today.
Then we better hurry. Estelle, Joshua, let's start with the hotel.
Yeah.
Understood.
BP increased by 4, and we get access to Scheherazade. Scheherazade is a reliable mentor with a balanced moveset, skilled in wind elemental arts. She uses her whip to keep distance and toy with her enemies with long-distance crafts. So, I've said for a little while we are going to have a pretty solid EP user, or arts user here in a second. She has 207 arts damage, so significantly higher than anybody else. However, her strength is a little bit lower. Now, hers is so large because of her weapon, but you'll see they're going to slowly start fitting into their roles, where he has a little bit higher movement speed, dex, crits. She has a little bit higher attack and defense, and Scheherazade here has a little bit higher attack, or arts attack. So, she has some abilities here. We'll go over these once we actually get into a fight. She can also impede and seal enemies, as well as blind and delay. And she has an S-craft that hits in a circle that causes delay, speed down, and a steal bonus. We're going to go ahead and quickly pick up our rewards here. And we are going to kit her out with everything we can give her. She already has some stuff equipped because she comes with a pretty maxed out ability here, or maxed out quartz. So we're going to go ahead and give her mine too to give her even more attack damage. Is there anything else I want to give her? She comes with very high wind already, giving airstrike, aerial, lightning, and sylph guard, as well as soul blur and clock up due to EP2 right here. This is a mirage one. And then she has firebolt, forte. I think I could go without attack. Poison blade gets us crest. Trying to think. What does Saint do? So if I give her HP 1, she gets Curia and Saint, but loses Firebolt and Forte. Saint gives a ally all stats, and Curia, I believe, heals 10% HP and removes debuffs. So that's the big one, is it removes debuffs. I might just hold off on changing her. We don't have access to a whole bunch of arts right now, or quartz. So we'll probably just keep it as is. But yeah, very excited to be using her. Again, she is our arts damage dealer for this section of the game. So it'll be very fun to use her. Can I swap to her? Yes, I can. And here she is. But guys, I think with that, we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we are for sure going to be finishing up this chapter. So we'll be moving on to chapter 1 here with Joshua, Estelle, and Shara. So I will see you guys then.